He'll have like two seconds, and then he has to get into his post-plant position. Has a Molotov, but I don't think he can use that unless he gets the first frag. Let's see.
Yeah, they're pushing on in. They've still got a smoke and a molly between them. Smoke's going to go down straight away to try and ward off any player over towards Coffins. He just waits, plays it perfectly, peeking on out. Body's going to go down, and down goes the second as well. Shocks couldn't quite trade that. Leave him to fend for himself out towards the A bomb site. Now they rotate Kenny around to try and help out, and it looks like B's going to be the slight question. They have to check the angle. Barb's watching it, and they don't. This is where he pounces. Astillion and Barb, they've done so much work here for Tricked, and they're going to do even more. Barb peeks on out, finds 3. There is no stopping this man, and then Hunden to find the last. Jay to him, that's exactly what heads are. He takes 2 off. Quickly, the frag's going back and forth. It's all going to be an Oscar as it gets turned on its head, rushing in through the fire and flames. He doesn't care, and it's going to pay off. Gets himself a second. Now looking for 3 in midair. Money's going to go down. A spectacular show of marksman.
Utility pours in.
Lowell's in prime position though, and to make matters worse for the oncoming terrorists, a flashbang lands right underneath them. Lowell is teeing off with frags left, right, and center. He's going to pick up 4 in total. He has certainly done a 1-on-2 retake for Hellraisers. Molly and Connector stops them from pushing out straight away. Going to be using that smoke and getting over the top of it. Goes for the spray and actually connects onto Dead Fox. Borup, on very low health, is playing this position to perfection, lands the headshot onto 0, and he just goes from strength to strength.
Tremendous, so many of these players useless and get the guys up through short. 4 players for Misfits over in mid. Davidovic going to pounce out towards that A bomb site, taking out Nico. Now Moddy's had to rotate around to try and help out best he can, leaving Valdi on his own in Connector, who takes the first engagement. Going to take a second as well. Sean Garris, Valdi, what are you doing? Just destroying these guys in mid. It's all on Davidovic, the lone Frenchman. His attention turned to mid, and no one's watching it with the exception of Nico from short. So right now, if they go for the pounds, this could work out brilliantly for them. No one's in a great spot to quickly pivot around. Nico's got to go huge, and he might do that and more. Gets himself 3. He steps up exactly when they needed him to, and suddenly this B play's just been torn limb from limb. Pull off some amazing stuff this game. Pop Flash going to come out from CT. Bomb's ticking down. He's going to be on the clock. Got to watch out because he's got players on ramp and CT. It's ticking away. Molotov's gone down. Picks up the first on a Snappy. There's still time left for him to play around with, but it's quickly running out. He's got a Molotov. Going to go ahead and toss it over towards ramp, but he misses the mark. Gonna stick the defuse. Pete comes in from Yuki. He does find the frag. Gonna go for the defuse. I think there might be just enough time left, and he might have done it. Amanek, by the skin of his teeth, gonna keep Misfits in this. And what a roller coaster of emotions. They walk out on his crosshair, but he goes down. It's all on Shazam. The AWPer for Misfits, he misses that shot, and that could have been crucial at turning this into a 1-on-1. Takes the repeat, gets the first, and the no-scope comes in from Shazam, and he's going to win it out. Misfits, they take it 2-1, 16-12 on Train, and as he waits for Apex to rotate on round into position, 2v2, they're in the afterplants, and Sixer with the AWP waiting patiently. Little does he know, just to his right, Body is there in the cubby, waiting for Apex to make his way up through apps. He takes the peek out, but Body's going to go down in a flash. Now it's all on Apex, and Sixer with the AWP. Who needs Kenny when you've got Sixer? Shots there to cover the sound of the flash. Kenny finds the frag on a Sixer, and this is their big problem. Now it's all on Happy, 1v2. Trying to connect the shot. It's going to be going for the defuse. Looking like he was just going to try and stick that there, which would have been balls of steel. Finds the first. Kenny's got to go in for the peak, but he's not taking it. Time's ticking down, and Happy's going to stick the defuse. No, Happy's going to get it. Kenny might... Actually, he spots Happy, but Happy's going to land the tag. Down goes Kenny. Now it's all on Shocks and Body. That's Scream and XNS. They've rotated around from beat. Both these players just waiting for that defuse to come on in. Body lines them up. They walk out in front of him, and he gets them both. The spray finds both frags necessary. It's all on Happy, but Body goes the full mile, gets the 3K. And that's going to be a 12th round now for G2. A 13th, sorry. The trade going to come in courtesy of Happy, but very, very quickly, MBK springing in to drop down to try and continue to hold this position. Apex up close with the Mag 7, laying the hurt down, gets himself 2. The Mag 7 Warrior ready to pick up a 10th round for G2, putting the hurt down. It's all on Scream, the headshot machine, who right now can't get anything done. He is going to fall in G2.
Control to work with. They are pinned up, though, against Green Train as 6 swings around the T connector. Actually going to be able to blindside a player. Blindsides another. Just finishes it himself. Well done. Now all of a sudden you have to slow things down and kind of reset. This buys time for more rotations, and Shazam still keeps finding kills with this AWP.
He's so aggressive right now. You can see the confidence surging through him. Oh, what a no-scope that is onto Simple. Didn't know what hit him. Misfits, they've already hit double digits. NaVi.
So they're definitely looking just to try to split this thing heavy, put those AKs to work.
Burup's going to line them up. There's one and a second as well. And they're going to be moving straight into his crosshair, and he will oblige with a 3K. Whole bunch of nades and shocks has been picked off. They spray through the smoke. Castilian using the UMP. Exactly what it's designed for. MBK with 2. Coming around the corner of the USP. Going to pick up a 3rd as well.
I agree right now. The push is going to come in. Dead Fox in a pivotal position right now. Same as Zero. He has to hold this one down. Gets one frag. Gets the bomb. Buys some time. Zero. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy.
Doing the damage. Bomb taken away, but Angel goes down, and now it's all on Bondik. He turns it into a 1-on-2, picking up the first, looking to try and get even more. Finds Sean Garrett, still got to Shazam left to deal with. Up on top of the hut, he's trying to play it round, he's gonna get it! That's 4 frags for him as he... MBK's got the MP7 and they're just mopping them up right now, looking to make some fast, easy money. Apex even sponges a couple of...
G2, can they take it? Body going for the quick peek into A main, but he's not looking towards the position, he's not seeing him! 4-3!
Lol, able to pick up that frag on a body, now looking to do that much more, gets a second, looking for the 3rd kill. Body, 1 versus 2, bomb planted, ticking away, does the damage. Chris J's gonna go down, he turns it into a 1-on-1. Oscar's watching over the smoke, but Body is ridiculous!
Dearly as they put so much into this round in terms of finances, Bondik finally fires back and gets something done for Hellraisers, and a second. So this round hasn't quite came and gone just yet. They're in this one, and Bondik is just on a tear. Spraying up through Stables, very nearly claims another kill into Apex. And there we go, Bondik is absolutely running amok. He gets taken down. But the damage he's inflicted on G2 could be fatal. Shock's gonna take the open, a 1-on-2, and just make a beeline for the B site. CTs are spread up here and both looking over on the A play, but Dead Fox close to maneuvering himself onto the B side.
Ooh, I like that. He did a sound cue to maybe try to fake that he was going drop-down room, so this could catch Dead Fox. Look at him, he's worried about window. Just a little small detail that gives Shox a bit more breathing room, and look at the result from it. He's gonna get in, he's gonna get the plant just in time.
Unbelievable. Dead Fox will be feeling sick to his stomach. And Zero's not gonna be feeling too much better about this. Now Shox, with a Molotov, can play position. And of course, with such an aggressive play, he's gonna go in! Oh, what a flick that is onto Zero! A masterpiece of a play! Not just Shox, as he's gonna be coming through on the murder hole side. The position's looking tenuous for Hellraisers as now Shox has picked himself up 1 kill, looking for a second. You don't want to duel with Shox. He's a player that will rip your head off, and Bondik goes peeking 1 too many times. Been tagged down and will get fragged as well. Could this be the dream for Hellraisers coming back into this? It's an AWP and it's an M4, but more importantly, it's Kenny S, and he's gonna come through with 3 massive kills. Body picks up the rest. Goes down to pick this bomb up and put himself in harm's way by pushing across to A. Only 10 seconds remain, and Apex is gonna nail him! G2 have done it, they are your champions of Dreamhack Tour 2017.
Sticko tried his damnedest there. He was so close, but it just wasn't close enough. That bomb got dropped and that killed everything, and so G2, they do it. 16-14 on Cobble. It went the distance. A great effort from Hellraisers. A great tournament, but G2 just too strong on home.